GM. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us today. We're just going to be a small group today, maybe, but that's cool. We're happy to have you all here. We're going to try to do a quick market update of everything that's going on in the crypto world. I see Modern is here. I see Crypto Diario is here. Thank you so much for sharing that alpha with us earlier in the week. I did get to see what you were posting on that newsletter. Really cool. I see Snarky, Web3 Lord, NFT Gen Z, Unio, and we got NFT Price Floor. I don't know if I'm supposed to say who's behind that account, but it's not me. Anyways, great Friday. We had, let me just say last night, it was long, but it is what it is, regardless of which side you're on. I don't think this is a side thing. If you're in this space, this is about a crypto thing and about trying to push this space forward, right? That's what we're trying to do. So I'm going to go ahead and go to Modern GM. How's it going? How's it going on your side?
Yo, GM, dude. I hope everybody is having a great Friday. It was a hectic night with the debate. And, like you said, regardless of which side you're on, it is going to be the talk of the town, across crypto Twitter. Cause, it's everywhere, there's a lot of political shit going on. So, there's definitely that. We have also some interesting things going on in the market that I am sure we will touch on in a bit. But, yeah, dude, to keep it short, ready to, start the day with a lovely space, just going over what's going on today and, having a good time. So I look forward to, a productive conversation, dude. So yeah, thank you for having me on.
Yeah, no problem. Happy to have you here, Modern. Thank you so much for joining me. For those of you who don't know Modern, be sure to give him a follow. He's one of Say OGs. He's also launching his Say Spaces uh, every week. Is that on Mondays, Modern? I forgot. Mondays or Tuesdays?
Yeah, so it's usually on Mondays at 4 p.m. EST, which seems to be just kind of like the sweet spot for a lot of time zones. It could be subject to change down the future, down the line, but right now that's what we're sticking with. Yeah, yeah.
Love that. Love that. Yeah, and I also know you got Stevie the Yapper with you as a co-host, so it's actually pretty dope. I'm happy for you, bro. I've been a big fan of your account since the beginning of times, since you were the son of Say. So yeah, it's pretty cool to have you over here sharing Say Alpha with us. I want to go ahead and move forward just to give everybody a quick market update. Directly from NFT Price Floor's platform. If you guys haven't checked it out, it's nftpricefloor.com. Make sure you go ahead and log in, and you can even connect your wallet now. The devs have been putting up so much work, you can just see it, bro. They've been adding chains, they've been adding this collect wallet, they've been adding trending, sales, and a wallet tracker feature is also coming pretty soon. So into that market update, I'm looking at the rankings right now by all chains in terms of market cap. I'm just going to go ahead and read them one by one to you real quick. We got Punks number one as usual, 27 ETH. They're up 6%. Whew. Then we got BAYC up 18%. We got the Pudgies up 2.41%. We got Autoglyphs in number 4 up 0.24%. Milady Maker is down, bro. Milady Maker, I don't know. Modern, you're gonna have to tell me your thoughts on Milady Maker in a few minutes because I don't understand what's going on with that project, bro. Number 6, we got Chromie up 0.24%. Then we got Mutant Ape Yacht Club, bro. They're back up 27.37%. What is going on over there at Yuga Labs? Number 8, we got Node Monkeys up 13.93%. Mochaverse up 0.37%. And Azuki is back in the top 10. They're up 5.11%. So bullish Friday. I'm guessing, after that debate last night, so many people were just like, well, crypto is coming. Crypto is a thing. We're going to make this work. regardless of what happens, any surprises in that ranking, Modern? Anything that I just read that makes you go like, what on earth is going on?
Dude, honestly, just the market overall being up, dude. I mean, I'm not complaining. It's just a little surprising considering how, crypto's been performing over the last week and, thanks for the applause, dude. Yeah, but, BTC's definitely been, fluctuating up and down. People are talking about like, oh, will it go under 60K and all that? So, it's kind of, it's hard to pinpoint how exactly that's going to impact the NFT market, but all things considered, I'm just happy to see everything, not everything, but, a lot of things in the positive. We're seeing a lot of green in the last few days and, for better, or for worse, it's something I hope, stays the course and we just, continue to see a slight uptick in volume, interest and all that. So yeah, overall, nothing, no, nothing really sticks out to me specifically, but I am happy to see the overall market sentiment being up. So that's definitely something I like.
Well, given that you're just happy with everything, bro, I'm gonna tell you something that definitely calls my attention. That I don't really get. Number three, we got Pudgies. Pudgies are still number three. I really thought they were gonna be number two by this point. I remember earlier this week they were at, I think their floor. Wait, let me just check that because that's the coolest thing about NFT price floor. You can just directly check that online. They were at 8.48. That was their floor on June 20th. So basically on what was that? No, last week. Let me check on the 24th. Yeah, they were at 9.12. And I think I remember checking, that BAYC, they were at, let me check on Monday. Monday was what, 24th. They were at 9.05, bro. Pudgies were number two at some point this week. This is what I was talking about. This is exactly what I was thinking. So when I read this, I was like, holy cow, Pudgies are definitely coming. I don't know if you had a chance to check out that cool ass website that they just released. That is, I mean, props to them. That is the best NFT related website I have ever seen. Um, it's just so cool playing with it, moving around, checking out everything that they're building over there at Igloo Inc. What's up, Sloan? Thank you so much for joining us. So yeah, it's just interesting, it's crazy. And then the other thing that I just don't understand is Milady Maker. How are they down? Like everybody's up and now they're down. Like this is just, I don't know. They are the anti NFT. That's what I've been reading on every single newsletter out here. We're definitely going to talk about that in a few moments. Actually, you know, the piece that I wanted to get started with, which was published on June 21st, by the way, on Manclass, they did us the honor of quoting us and talking about us and all that. And they basically said the headline says, "Milady make it." Milady made it. That's what it says. Milady made it. That's what it starts with. And so it was just last week when Milady was just skyrocketing nonstop, going all the way to the top. And everybody was just like, holy cow, bro. No, like everything is going down and Milady just keeps on going up. Apparently it was because they were eligible for that big airdrop. I do know that the Milady team is basically in control of everything now, I guess. CryptoPunks, they were down 49%, Bored Apes 35%, Pudgy Penguins were also down 33%. But Milady, they just got to that number 5 spot and they haven't let it go ever since. They climbed 49%. Holy cow, 49% back in that date, which was just crazy. Any thoughts on that, Modern? And I do have to ask, have you been exposed to any Milady derivative on any other chain that you've heard of?
Hello, can you hear me? I, rugged out a little bit.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
on me.
yeah. I can hear you.
Okay.
I can.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So Milady, I actually think Milady is a very hard one to pinpoint because you see their community all over the Twitter, or the X timeline and those guys are just, man, they are quite the community. So I don't, I don't know if anybody can accurately assess what the hell is going on with, their price action, but I will say, they are a strong community. So, I mean, I'm bullish on them long term. I think they will be fine despite being down a little bit. And if the market continues to go up, I don't think that they will stay in the negative. I think they're solid. You know, they've been inside that top 10 for a long time. They're one of those established projects. Everybody knows it's kind of like a household name if you're even remotely invested in NFTs and if you're remotely, invested in, I guess crypto Twitter. So, I mean, I am surprised by the movement. However, I do not think that, it will stay negative for long. And, quick side note on the Pudgies. I mean, those guys are killing it. They, they also have a very strong community, one of the best teams. I mean, I saw the website that you were talking about, earlier, I think, sometime last night. And dude, that, they're killing it, bro. They are absolutely killing it. They are like giving all NFTs hope and just giving a great, they are like, they're saving their reputation. Not saving, but like they are really holding it down for a lot of the people who are bullish on NFTs and all of that. So I love those guys, love Miladies, and I know I sound overly positive, but that is because the market is overly positive and there's a lot of good things to be happy about. So yeah.
No, 100%, bro. No, I agree. Definitely not being overly positive. This is going to bring me to my next question, which is probably going to be a tough one for you. I know that we have a few Pudgy holders in our small, tiny community, by the way. So, I've always wondered, what would you rather have, Modern? Would you rather have an ape at this point, or would you rather have a Pudgy penguin if you had the choice, if you had the money, if you were degenerate enough to spend what? 20,000 wait, what is it? 30, more than 30, yeah, more than 30 grand, bro, on any one of these NFT collections. Which one would you rather have? And please tell me why.
Dude, I feel like you gotta go with the Pudgies at this point, right? I mean, they are already an established name. I believe they already flipped Bored Ape at one point, earlier this year. And dude, I mean, Luca, um, as much as people talk about how influential he is and how he's that dude, I mean, he really is that dude. Having any holdings at all tied to that ecosystem kind of feels like a W long term. That's kind of something you want to be a part of. And if you're bullish on NFTs, I feel like it's kind of hard to not be bullish on Pudgies as well. I mean, they kind of at this point seem kind of mutually exclusive just because of how deeply ingrained into the ecosystem the Pudgies are. And I feel like Bored Ape, I mean, they're still Bored Ape at the end of the day, right? Like, they're legends. Historically, they're one of the OGs. It's kind of hard to hate them. But I do feel like sentiment is down. And while I'm not a Bored Ape holder, sadly, uh, I must say, I don't know. It's a hard thing to gauge. Those guys are legends, right? But I don't know. Like they kind of on the downturn. Pudgy's kind of been on the upturn for a while now. So I think long term, to give you a short answer, I think I would rather have a nice, cute little Pudgy, in my wallet as opposed to a Bored Ape.
Banger, yeah. I agree with you. I'm not gonna lie. I've been a fan of Fluke and Nets and the team since the very beginning. I remember when they took over and they started doing building in public, uploading videos, basically just sharing everything with everybody, bro. That's what you want to see founders do, right? It was, I think it was still 2022 or like 2023. I don't really know. I'm going to have to go back and check the dates. But like, I do remember, bro, that it was a point when everybody was just so bearish in NFTs because nobody really knew what founders were doing, right? They were just making money from royalties. But at the end of the day, it's like, that's not why you bought their NFT in the first place, I think. At least it depends on why you're in this game. But here at NFT Priceware, we do like to think that the floor price does have some significance. I do believe it is important regardless of why you join the market. So yeah, I would also go with Pudgies at this point. However, I must say, I'm really excited about what's going to happen with the apes now that Crypto Garga is back in charge, and he's taking over. Once again, it's going to be interesting. It's like the OGs are coming back to bring back the good times, the good old times. I do feel like I don't know. I do feel like right now it's going to be mostly about base. Everybody's the on-chain base summer. Base has just been killing it in terms of marketing, in my opinion. Even though Blast took over our timelines and that with that crazy airdrop. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens. I actually minted a base NFT yesterday because one of our team members just shilled me some base collars project that I don't even know what it means. But it was actually the first NFT that I minted in Farcaster. Have you had a chance to go on Farcaster and check out what's going on over there, Modern?
Dude, I have not, sadly. I'm glad you brought it up though, because I do think that it is on a lot of people's minds, Base and Blast. I mean, I think Blast might have announced like a day or two ago that the phase one airdrop is live, if I'm not mistaken. I think people are going to be claiming, for the next few weeks on Blast. So, that seems to be on a lot of people's minds as well as Base. But I have not sadly been exposed to Farcaster. So you're gonna have to, after this show, you're gonna have to send me all the links and get me put on and, hopefully we can learn a little bit more about that, in a few moments. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%, dude. I can definitely send them over. And yes, the Blast airdrop finally came this week. I'm not really gonna say much. I don't know what people what people think. I see you, Nino, down there laughing because he knows that a few of our team members were really looking forward to that, and it wasn't what they expected, bro. I mean, when you kill your timeline, shilling so much about a specific chain that you don't really know what it's going to do, and you get what you get, I can understand how that can be a little bit disappointing, but I think I mean, at the end of the day, my point of view is that it's free money, right? It's free money, and that's how you should look at it. I don't really know if it was worth your time or not. I definitely did not engage in that. It was not my kind of thing. I personally mute anything that just starts shilling coins nonstop because I like reading things on Twitter and pretending I'm smart and pretending I can understand what clever people are saying. But, but yeah, I heard that was interesting. Now that we're talking about Blast, by the way, now that we're talking about Blast, holy cow, we got grilled up here. Grilled, we were just talking about Pudgies. Thank you so much for joining us. We're not doing the topic that I told you we were doing previously. We're just doing a quick NFT market update using NFT price floors platform. But thank you so much for joining us over here. Just real quick, I'm going to give you this update that I wanted to share with Modern since he just brought up the Blast drop and everything. Out of the top 10 NFT collections by volume in the last 30 days, there are 4 Blast-based NFT collections. Okay, and those are Apollo Program by MetaStreet, Blaster Lottery, Pluto Cats, and the Arcade Farm, which is interesting because I've personally followed a few of these collections. The floor price is not, it's not amazing. The most expensive one, well, actually the most, like Pluto Cats, is currently at 4K, but still, it's still 1.27 ETH. Like well, I mean, I don't know. See, what am I even saying? No, but what are you even saying? It's already like half of what Asuki was when the screenshot was taken. But yeah, these collections are moving. Blast is moving, and I do really wonder if they're going to move even more now that the airdrop has finally landed. Pack Wrecked, for example, which was a collection launched by OSF or OSF, however you like to read your favorite creator's name. He was one of those who definitely took advantage of the whole Blast movement. He did a drop and that saw a 6x and an 8x sales compared to Wrecked Guy, which is his most popular collection in the last 30 days. So that's just something pretty interesting that's been happening on Blast. I think it's definitely worth looking at. And yeah, what do you think of this modern? What are your thoughts on that? Do you think Blast NFT collections are going to start moving a little bit more? And if you do, have you looked at any of those?
Yeah, I will say I do think if the market continues in an uptrend, it will be hard for Blast not to follow suit with the rest of the market. There's a lot of eyes on it right now. Whether you are ingrained in that ecosystem or not, it is a what do you call it? It is a new chain. People like new stuff. It's caught a lot of eyes, and I myself have not. I'm not too ingrained myself. However, I have a lot of friends who are involved, and they have a lot of good things to say about Blast, Base, all of the new, fun, and exciting chains that people are taking a look at. And dude, I think it's definitely interesting. If you were deep into NFTs, I would, you would want to diversify and not be a chain maxi, obviously. And I would think that Base and Blast are two that you would look at on your free time, just to get some exposure. So to answer your question, I myself again am not too invested. However, I am very interested in becoming invested at some point because of like I said, all my friends being big fans of the chain. So yeah, that's my take on that. I am curious though what our good friend Grilled Onion thinks about Blast. So
Just super quick. I definitely just recorded that modern, and I'm going to be sharing that with all of our Say Maxis, letting them know that modern is betraying us and leaving us for some other chain. No, I'm kidding, bro. Yeah, definitely multi-chain is the future. Let's go ahead and welcome Grilled Onion. Thank you so much for joining us, bro. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure having you here.
Hey, thank you. Happy to be here. Like hanging out with you guys. So, it's fun. I'm gonna, I'm gonna admit though, like when I don't know a lot about Blast to tell you the truth. I just want to be straight up. Well, I know about Blast, but I haven't participated in Blast. I think that's probably the better way to put it. I've got I'm not a very organized person. So I've got to just kind of like stick to the couple things that I know. And I can't shitcoin and farm and NFT and interview and 404 and this and that and that. So I kind of picked and choose when that whole thing started. I do have quite a few friends like that I've known for a very long time that are farming Blast, and they've got like nothing but positive things to say about, um, the upcoming incentives that are coming out or like that are dropping. I think that a lot of people think that it's going to be a really big airdrop from farming, but I don't want to sit here and pretend that I'm like a expert when it comes to that stuff.
No, no, no worries. I got you grilled. Yeah, no, it's hard to find, some really amazing blasts experts, mainly because I feel like if you're an
Let me
expert,
see if I can get some people in here real quick. Give me a minute.
go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Thank you so much. We're pretty much about to finish grilled. However, this is just a 30-minute quick market update. So
Oh, okay. My bad.
yeah, no worries, no worries. But yeah, anyways, just super interesting looking at what's been going on with Blast, in my opinion. Our network, in case you guys are curious, they shared this on their newsletter on June 25th. And the analysis was written by our very own one and only Crypto Diario, who is down there. Very bullish on him as well. Thank you so much for sharing all that alpha. This is what I wanted to read, because sometimes I feel like you join these chains and you're just trapped in their social fi and everything that's going on around these chains that you just forget about checking out the other ones. I just wanted to do a quick shout out to Plasticides down there, STK Zoe, I think, for joining us. Thank you so much. Very happy to have you guys over here. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've seen so far. Looking at the blockchains, ETH is up 3.9%. ETH collections, I mean, on NFT price floor once again. Bitcoin collections are up 5.8%. 0.04%. Solana is down just 0.49%. Solana is always weird. Polygon is up 0.16%. Blast collections are up 1.29%. Base is down. That's weird. That's a surprise. Binance is down. Arbitrum is up 1.2%, and Optimism is down. I don't really know much about Optimism, so we're definitely going to try to have a few guests on Optimism and Binance in the coming days to try to figure out what's going on over there if they feel like doing it. But anyways, guys, that's pretty much it. This was just a quick 30-minute market update on collections and everything that's going on the NFT market right now. Remember, at NFT Chrysler, we are multi-chain. We are the marketplace aggregator where you can find everything that is going on with your favorite NFT collections, regardless of which chain it is on. Modern, careful, don't laugh. Your chain is not big enough, Modern, chill. So yeah, the chains that we support are ETH, Polygon, Binance, Arbitrum, Optimism, Base, Solana, Bitcoin, and Blast. Be sure to check us out at nftpricelord.com. And yeah, you can go ahead and check trending. Once again, as I said, devs have been working hard delivering features, so many features for us out there. Right now, you can go to trending and check hot collections, live news, and a wallet tracker is coming soon. So that's all I got for you guys today. Happy Friday. Hope you have a very good weekend. Very bullish on everything that's been going on. It seems like people liked the debate yesterday because, once again, top collections are up. And last few comments from you, Modern and Grilled. Sorry that you can only talk like a minute or two, but anyways, thank you so much for joining.
Yeah, dude, as always, thanks for having me on, bro. It's always a good time to be here and just chop it up, talk about the market, what's going on and all that. Also, great way to start the day, right? It's pretty early for me. I don't know what time it is for everybody in the audience, but for me, this is a great way to just, get the vibes going for the rest of the day. So as Noble said, take a look at NFT Price Floor if you haven't already. The account is the host. Literally just click on the host, go to the bio, take a look at the website. You have any feedback? I'm sure they'd love to get some of that, cause, truth is you can never be too good, right? We always have room for improvement. Thank you to everybody in the audience who pulled up. As I said already, it is pretty early, so thank you for taking the time out of your day to show up for this brief episode. And, yeah, dude, thanks for having me on. Had a great time.
Grilled, last remarks.
Last remarks. Way to go. Happy fucker Friday. Let's make it a good one. It's game time.
Toodaloo.
I'll keep it simple.
Love that, Grilled. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you guys next Friday with another quick NFT market update that we'll be sharing, and hopefully we got some alpha that we can share with you guys with regards to the platform. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining, and that's all that we got.